Lights, camera, and action. A very good evening to one and all present here. Welcome back to the second day of the Sulonian International Film Festival 2021. Let's continue this event with the same energy and enthusiasm. As a mark of respect for the participation of our Polish partner school, let's begin with the Polish national anthem. I request all to kindly rise and stand in attention for the same.
Kindly be seated. Our chief guest for today is Mr. Aditya Suhar Samri. He is a two-time National Award-winning Goan film director, writer, and actor. He won his first national award for his debut film, Abba Aiktaina, at the 64th National Film Awards 2016. And his second film, Kharbas, was the opening film for Indian Panorama in the IFFI 2018. I, Janki Bharti, the student coordinator and head of the Sulonian International Film Festival, on behalf of the whole school, take great delight and honor in inviting Sir and sharing a few words with us.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's an honor because I don't frankly feel that I'm pretty much into my starting phase in my industry. I've not really achieved much, but I think I have, my initial success has given a lot of, impetus for my career to start. And it has been a great journey so far. One thing I would like to say, I saw the concept of this entire film festival and the fact that it is being initiated by a school and, in collaboration, wherein you have, two different teams coming together for trying to boost the students to come out and make films. It is a great initiative because I am 30 years of age right now. I'm touching 30 this year. And during my time, of course, around 10 years back, 15 years back, it was not the initiative which used to be pretty much normal for schools to start, because there is a general perception in everybody's mind that films is a different space, and taking a technical education is a completely different area altogether. But one thing I would like to tell all the students, firstly, it's a congratulations to everybody, because you have done a film. And to do a film, it takes a lot of effort, and it's not an easy job. Outside world does feel that it's a cakewalk, but it's one of the toughest things in this present universe to make a film. So I think you have done a splendid job by completing it, by going through the entire pipeline, the process of making a film, by writing it, editing it, going through the production phase. I also was really surprised that you also made some trailers and teasers for your particular film. So it almost makes you get into the zone where you are actually marketing your own film. So I think as a process, it's an incredible feat that you students have achieved. That you have made a particular story, you have given it a shape and presented in front of the world, and I think it's a great thing to achieve in the first stance. But more importantly, I think I'm not somebody to give an advice. I'm talking to you as a friend, very importantly, first thing first. But one thing I would like to say to everybody, all the upcoming students and upcoming young talent, is that don't treat all these different fields when you're approaching the career options with that kind of a wall in between. It's not like a black and white area. The world is completely modern, it's digitized. We have digital platforms, we have gone from theaters to OTTs. We have platforms like Amazon, we have platforms like YouTube, where right now this meeting is going live. So the world has passed a great feat already in the digital era, and I think that gives a lot of scope, that brings lots of opportunities. And it will be a sin for anybody to think that if I'm going to become an engineer, or if I'm going to become take a technical education in some sort, then there are few creative fields which are completely closed for me. I think especially film, I think it's one of the biggest technically technically advanced area in this world currently, because the amount of technology and everything that is flowing right now in the film industry, I think it's by far, it is R&D, it's research and development phase. It's so amazing that there is no limit to it. Right now, with introduction of few things like green screen technology, you have CGI coming into picture, we have animation coming into the picture, you have sound design, you have sound, and overall animation industry. You see big films like Avengers and Marvel and all this entire universe. It's being created because of technology. It's not being created because of because of absence of technology in other sense. So I think what I would like to suggest is, treat films, this particular film that you made, not just as a project, but treat it like it's a real viable option, and try and search which areas you like the most. Right now you have made the entire film. As you go around, I would just say that you have to make more and more films for yourself, for the festivals, for your school, for anybody, but it has to be a passion. And then you can get a sense of which is the area that you are really liking, which is close to your heart, which gives you that immense pleasure and happiness while you make that particular. It might be editing, it might be somebody might be liking acting in front of the camera or in front of the stage, or somebody might be good in sound, for instance. So all these areas are like, they provide with amazing amount of opportunities and scope that is really great, and you have to follow it. So one thing I would like to just say, which is something that I follow when you are going through film industry, it is an advice that has really helped me out. Always learn to differentiate between passion and interest. Interest is something which you just like, and maybe if you fall in between somewhere, and if you really are not able to come out of it, then you might give up. But a passion is something, it is regardless of whether you win or you lose, you'll keep continuing doing that. That is more important, and you should always go for the passion, not for the interest, because interest is going to die today, tomorrow, or maybe day after. But a passion is something that will survive even if you fail at it again and again. So I think that is the advice that everybody should keep close to their heart, and pursue their dreams. Coming to the point of my journey, I've always been a learner. Even today, of course, I'm just starting. I'm right now doing my first feature film. So it's a great pleasure to be here amongst young filmmakers who are doing these 3-minute films. And trust me, I mean, it's very easy to do a 2-hour film. It's really, I mean, if you compare it with doing something like a 3-minute film, it is really, really tough because you don't have much time and you have to tell a story, which is, I mean, it's really almost impossible. That's the reason why advertisements have more weight. Advertisements have more importance. The reason is because you have very less, very limited time frame that is given to you. So in that context, I would say it's a great thing that you have done a 3-minute film and completed it. Perceive your dreams as you can. I think it's the life is all about, how Steve Jobs said it. It is about, connecting dots, but they have to be, after you look backwards, not looking forward, because you have to connect the dots, looking at what has happened, what have I liked, what have I done before, and then you can connect the dots and go for the future. You can't really. And also, I would like to say that in today's era, there is so much of content creation. There is so much happening around. There is this, all these different platforms which are coming up and everything. It may be TikTok, may it be YouTube, or may it be all others. I would like to just say, don't get yourself in that clutter, because it's literal chaos. So I think the more important thing is you have to tell a story which you love, which is close to your heart. You shouldn't be thinking about what audience is going to like, how many likes I'm going to get if I do this particular thing, or how many subscribers I'm going to get if I do this particular thing, because that's a very wrong approach if you start with that. So I think you should tell the story which is close to your heart, which you want to tell the audience, because at the end of the day, films are all about telling story, and there are no rules. There are no ground rules for it. It's not like you have to do the particular thing in particular way and get it done. So I think that's the most key aspect of being in films. It's an amazing field. It's an evergreen field. It's growing, and if you can even see today, even in the COVID times, we are still, I mean, this industry is struggling, but still the content hasn't stopped. The OTT, Amazon, Netflix, it's just pouring in content day by day. So I think it's an amazing opportunity for everybody to tell a story, provided you are really passionate about it, and participate in such kind of events. I really congratulate the entire organizing team, principal ma'am, and everybody, the staff who has done it, even the team which is collaborating with them from Poland, everybody, because it's a real thing, which is it's really rare thing to be done at that level at school. We see IIT coaching centers being opened for 5th standard students, but we don't really see these things happening for films, because actually speaking, cracking IIT JEE is much easier than doing a complete 2 hours film and releasing it on a box office. It's really, there is no match of these two things, because it's really complex process. There is a lot of luck involved, and you have to completely be hardworking and dedicated, and have that no quit attitude to make a film. So I think this is a great initiative that your school has started, and congratulations to the entire team. And I just hope that some of you, your young minds and young filmmakers, will pop up one day and will tell me, maybe 3 years down the line, that I had met you in this particular film festival and I saw you, and today I am a filmmaker. I think that would be a very great, great sight to see. So I really wish every one of you real good luck. Just work hard, dedicatedly, and basically enjoy the process. It's not about the destination. It's about enjoying how you make it, because that is something that is priceless. So just focus on that. Who wins, who doesn't win, who gets that particular prize, or or anything, that reward, it's not really mattering. The enjoyment through the process is really priceless. That makes you mature, that makes you grow in this whole life. So I think that is the only advice I would give to everybody. And really thank you for involving me, and it's a pleasure to be in this particular venue on this platform. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind and encouraging words. Our Polish partner school, Sobieski High School, was established in the year 1883 and was founded as a tribute to King Yun III Sobieski and his victory at the Battle of Vienna. I would like to thank our Polish friends for taking part wholeheartedly in the International Film Festival and for creating astounding films. It is an honor and a privilege to have you all here with us. Now I, Aditya Fernandez, would like to invite Ms. Agatha Rashad, an English and History of Art teacher who has been instrumental in putting all the films together, to please come forward and share her experience. This will be followed by a short film by our friends at Sobieski High School.
Good afternoon, dear friends in India. My name is Agata Reichert, and I'm an art history and English teacher. On behalf of our school society, on behalf of our principal, Mr. Marek Stemski, and all the teachers and all the students, I would like to say thank you to the principal of Singanian School, Mrs. Revati Srinivasam. Also thank you to all the teachers and students involved in this big event, Sulonian International Film Festival. And I'd like to say thank you just from my heart to my friend Mrs. G. Vajenti, because it's because of her and her effort, we are here with you. So our school was invited a year ago. We were invited for the first time to your school festival, and now I'm very happy that we can cooperate together, and I hope for the further cooperation. So thank you so much, and for me it's a big pleasure and a great honor to be here. I hope that you will enjoy the small film productions made by our students. I think watching films is very important, just to make a kind of connection, a bridge between our countries. We live very far from each other, but thanks to films, we can feel like at home, because we can see your country, and you can get to know more about our country. So that's great, because it's a kind of bridge. And cinematography is an art, and it's very important area for young, not only for young people, of course, but for students. It's very important for the education, and watching films is an adventure, and making films is a challenge, and also it's a kind of it's friendship. So thank you so much, and I hope that our friendship will last forever. So thank you once again for the invitation, and I'm very happy that my students and our school society can take part in the Sulonian International Film Festival. Thank you.
Hi guys.
Hi.
My name is Patrick, and
My name is Zuza.
And now we are at second high school in Krakow, and that's our patron. He is, yes, that's him. And wait till the end, because we have some surprise for you guys.
And let's show you a part of our school. Yeah.
Hi guys, that's our sports hall, and here we are having some PE classes.
How lovely.
What do you think about our school?
I really love my school. Today it was snowing and was so beautiful.
Here is our gym. We also have some quiet places to just learn. I think it's great. So, here is another student. Kinga, tell us, what you like about our school?
Well, I like pretty much everything, but especially those beautiful flowers, and they make our school really green and ecologic. What's more, we've also got some bins, and we focus on segregation. We've also got some coffee to go machine, and if you're tired, if you're exhausted after your lessons, you can give yourself a dose of energy with this I wouldn't say amazing, but quite good coffee.
Our sports court on the outside.
Hi guys.
So actually our school is pretty interested in some art forms, but it's more theater forms, and it's called FMFT. It's like festival that works from 50 years. And last year it was coronavirus, so we changed the theater forms for films because we were forced to do it because of corona.
And we decided to make it more like online. And
so that's why we started to be interested in making films, and that's why we are so interested in your film.
And your project.
Festival. Yes!
Okay guys, so here's our little surprise for you.
And it's an interview with our principal. Let's go.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Agatha Reichert and friends far away. Can't wait to visit Sobieski High School. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I, Tanay Purohit, would love to introduce the first segment for the day, which is dedicated to a popular Polish film, television, and stage actor Piotr Adamczyk. He garnered international acclaim for his portrayal of Pope John Paul II in the film Carol, A Man Who Became Pope, which was seen by no less than 800 million people worldwide. Adamczyk has also had over 800 radio roles and is an accomplished voice actor. He has contributed his talents to such characters as Melman the Giraffe in Madagascar, Zigzag McQueen in Cars, and Syndrome in Incredibles, to name but a few. So, in this segment, we have a mix of Sulonian films and an informative Polish documentary about Piotr Adamczyk. Here's coming up our third segment for SIF 2021.
Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence?
Yes.
Neymar. And he's in.
Go. Mummy!
Karan, stop this and look at your reports. It's progressing
No, they are not progressing.
and you should not give up.
Who knows if he can play basketball again?
Well, here it is again. Lovely disguise on the cross. The pullback catches out the defenders. There's still a lot of...
Arjun! Please switch off the lights. Thank you. Arjun, up. Up. It should stay up. Up. Going up. Okay.
Karan, let's go down to play basketball. Come on, please, Karan.
No!
Please, Karan.
You won't listen to me.
No.
Okay. You go ahead. I'll come. Arey, take me at least. Arjun, it's raining right now. So you stay close to me. Do you understand? Arjun, I'm talking to you.
Whippets may not fly. There may be no magic, wands up high. No bippity, boppity, ooh. But if miracles ever happen, it is for love. We shall know.
It was Sharanya's first day at the new school, and she was very tense. She really wanted to fit in with the other kids.
Hi, I'm Michelle.
Hi, I'm Sharanya.
What's up?
Nothing, my dad just transferred over here, so this is my first day at the school.
Come, I'll show you around.
Oh, cool.
Come, I'll introduce you to my friends.
Michelle introduced Sharanya to her other friends.
Hi.
Hi. I'm Aditya.
I'm Aditya.
I'm Dia.
Sudeep, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I think you're cool. We might be good friends. I really like your shoes.
I think you're cool. We might be good friends.
I think they really like me.
Yeah, I knew they would. There's an art exhibition after school. All of us are going. You can join us.
Sounds great.
After school, they all went to the art exhibition.
Guys, you know what? Nobody's looking at this corner. Let's give it a few touches.
I mean, it's hideous. No one is going to buy it anyway, so we can do anything we want.
I mean, that's a good idea.
Shaina, go get the paints.
No.
Go get now.
I don't think this is a good idea. What if we get caught?
Come on, Sharanya. I know you're cool enough to pull this off.
Okay.
Thoughts were running astray in her head, making her a nervous wreck. They vandalized one of the paintings by spraying on it.
Hey guys, look what we did.
While they were doing so, the teacher walked in. Sutirth saw the teacher walk in and signaled Aditi and Tia, and they left Sharanya and pretended to be innocent to shift the blame.
What's going on in here?
Mom, I never did this.
Not a word more. I'll take you to the principal and call your parents. This is what you do on your first day. Come.
I was ashamed of myself. Not because my parents were called, but because I fell for their words of flattery, got talked into doing wrong things, and believed that those people were actually my friends. Truly, flattery is the weapon of the cunning.
पीछे देखो हंसो
Hey guys, this is Plain Jane 69. Look at the school party I am in. Oh, look who is here. Oh, hey. Anyways, guys, peace out.
Hey guys, came a lot early, didn't you?
Yeah, got busy. What you all doing?
Nothing really. Scrolling through Insta.
Guys, I'm bored. Let's play something.
Okay. Spin the bottle?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go with you there.
Ooh, I got one. How about you dance in front of the whole
Wait. How about you imitate a stammering? You're gonna do that anyways, won't you?
Isn't that really mean though?
Yeah, but that's normal for her.
How dare you say that? I've never done anything like that.
Oh, do you really believe that?
Okay guys, let's wrap up for today.
I think so. Wait, is that a ripoff? Could you not afford the real one? What's so funny?
Do you even have emotions? What is wrong with you?
Hi, this is Samri to Suhar. I would now like to hand it over to Adriana to continue.
Thank you, Kamya. Um, the survey we constructed conducted shows the reaction of different staples. Samples.
Guys, don't you think he's ruining the flow? It will be hard for him to present anyway because of, his dyslexia.
Okay.
She pretends to care, but she's just really mean.
Yeah, exactly. She's so mean.
She's mean.
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 Mean. Mean. Mean.
How could I have said that? Why didn't I think before saying that? Have I always been this mean?
Hey, are you okay? Will you do it? Good morning. Good morning. Alright. Class, welcome our new student Zia Sabit. She just shifted here from New Delhi. Now be nice. Who wants to show her around? Aniksha, what about you? Oh, yeah, I guess. Zia, go take us.
All we know is touch and go. We are alone with our changing minds. We fall in love till it hurts to bleed, to fade in time.
And this is our school library. It is very cool. And this is my room. It's really nice. So do you like read a lot? Oh, this book looks really cool. Yeah, it's a really cool book. You can keep it if you want. Oh, for real? Thanks. Welcome to the SSS News channel. I am Natasha Malhotra, and today there has been a murder in our neighborhood. It is none other than Parva Kosha, a shopkeeper in our neighborhood. According to sources, the murder has been done somewhere between 2:30 to 3, and there has been no signs of struggle. There has been some evidence found, and there is a prime suspect. Stay tuned for more updates. Just came in. A book with credentials has been found, and a killer is at large. Please stay safe. Let me call Zira. What? Something is switched off. Who's that?
FBI would like to ask you some questions.
That was wonderful. Coming up next is segment 4, dedicated to legendary Indian filmmaker Prithvi Raj Kapoor. Born as Prithvinath Kapoor on 3rd November 1906, was an Indian actor, director, writer, and film producer. He was considered to be one of the founding figures of Hindi cinema. He was also associated with the IPTA as one of its founding members and established the Prithvi Theatres in 1944. It was a traveling theatre company based in Bombay. So coming up in this segment, we have a combination of Sulonian movies and documentaries contributed by our Polish partner school.
Erica, a pretty aspiring model, decides to participate for the audition of an advertisement agency.
I need to get this through.
Megan, a seasoned model, receives a phone call from the same agency.
Hello, we would like you to audition for the advertising of our luxury bags company.
Okay, and is there any need for the audition because everyone knows I'm the best?
I know, but just for the sake of procedures. Again, thanks for giving us your time. We will mail you the details.
Erica is the earliest to arrive and waits patiently for the audition to start.
Wait, you come with me. It's my turn. Ma'am, it's too late to give your auditions now.
Do you even know who I am? I am Megan Smith.
Sorry, ma'am. Better. Then it's my turn to give the audition. I have been waiting here for so long. Ma'am, we are looking for fair-skinned models first. So the judges want to see Megan. But that is not fair. Sorry, ma'am. Please wait.
Megan enters the audition room. 3 judges sit before her and ask her to start.
Please perform this script.
I do understand. I need to perform for the staff?
Yeah.
Coach, small, perfect, and sorry, what's the last word?
Elegant.
Coach, small, perfect, and elegant. This isn't elegant at all. Watch where you're going.
I'm so sorry. Coach, sleek, elegant, and perfect for all occasions.
We usually prefer light-skinned models, but I'll side with Erica on this one.
I feel so too, as I didn't like Megan's attitude at all, and I feel Erica is talented overall. I agree. Hello Erica, we have decided to give you the role.
Oh my god, really? This is not possible.
No, actually we have decided to give her the role anyways.
Erica got the role she deserved. Finally, we learned from this story that we should never underestimate a person by their physical appearance.
Yes. Coach, small. Last word, elegant.
Usually prefer light skin models. I feel so too, as I didn't like Megan attitude.
Hi, what's up? Fine.
I'm fine.
I have to serve now.
Hi, sorry. I'm new here. Do you know where is class 3? Class 3?
No, I don't know.
Do you know? You know you look terrible, right?
Yeah, you look so terrible.
What do you want from me? What do you say? You have a problem?
Leave her alone. Stop it, girl.
Whatever.
Don't worry. They are so mean for everyone in the school. We can go to her teacher.
No, I don't want to have a problem. I take care of it myself. It's okay.
Okay.
You want some snack or something? Water. Thanks. Okay, wait, you're cut. Thanks.
Thanks for not complaining about us.
Yeah, we shouldn't blame you for appearance, and you look like a good person. So
Yes.
it's never happen again.
It's okay, and thank you.
So we friends?
Yeah.
Every time I had to do a transfer, I had to walk to the bank, and every day was more or less the same.
Good morning. I would like to make a transfer. Can I meet with Mr. Desai?
Sure, but first you'll need a passport size photo of yourself, Mr. Khan.
I don't have it right now.
Okay, why don't you check on the booth that side because you can take a photo there.
Yeah, thank you. Here, I have the passport photo now.
You will also require a PAN card and Aadhaar card. You have it?
I don't have it right now.
Then why don't you check back tomorrow? Then it's nearing
I
lunch
have to
time.
stand in all this queue all over again.
I'm really sorry, sir, but all the officers are busy right now and Mr. Desai is not here.
I'm so sick of this already.
I had to stand in long queues for hours together, and by the time it was my turn, it would be lunchtime. Besides, my doctor has been advising me for months to not engage in acts that may cause stress or anger, and this was certainly a part of the problem.
What do you mean he's not here?
I'm really sorry, sir. Mr. Desai is not
But
here.
it's an urgent matter.
I'm really sorry, but I can't do anything about it.
I'm so stuck at this bank.
I'm really sorry, sir.
It's like you always standing in banking queues for hours a day, a week or two. And that's why net banking's meant for you. So you better start learning what you got to do.
Maybe I should give it a try. I'm desperate to give it a try, then go to that bank all over again and standing in the queue. But what if I get roped into a scam? Maybe I should ask that girl Anjana.
Can you help me with net banking?
What do you need help with?
I saw an advertisement about net banking and would like your help with it.
Of course. I mean, what exactly do you need help with?
Let's just say I know nothing about net banking. I would like to know how the online transactions work.
Do you have a cell phone with you?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the password?
Password?
Okay, it's not password protected, but anyways. So this is the app called Payfund. You can have your online transactions with it. I'm just setting up your account and yeah, we're good to go.
Thank you. And so, I made my life much easier. With a few clicks, I can carry out all my transactions that would have otherwise taken days on end. But now, I don't need to worry about it. I stopped complaining about how today's generation is always using that stupid phone and how in the good old days people were simply living in the moment. I learned to accept the changes that have shaped the world and move on in life. And that changed my life for the better. And you can do it too. Just be more open minded. Trust me, it's not that difficult.
Hello, Victoria, how are you? I'm fine. You? I'm fine, thanks. And what was your weekend? I spent my weekend with my family in mountains. Okay, and did you have a good time? Yes. Okay, Ola, what about you? I was in the swimming pool with my friends and I had a very great time. Okay, and Ola, what about you?
In Saturday I was playing basketball with my dad, and in Sunday I was there.
Okay, and Adam, what about you?
I was learning biology and geography.
For the test, or yes?
For the test.
Do you have a difficult week this week at school? A lot of tests?
No.
Okay. And now, what about you?
I was in my grandma's and it was great.
Do you like visiting your grandma?
Yeah.
Did you go there with your family or just alone?
Yes, with my family.
Okay. Okay, please come in.
I'm really sorry for being late. I missed my bus.
Oh, come on, Margarita, it's the third time you are late.
I'm
What happened?
sorry. I just missed my bus. Again.
Okay, so sit down because we have kind of teamwork. So let's work together. Okay, Margarita, so please join us because we have already started working. So.
Why you sad?
I don't know. My class don't accept me and...
Don't worry. Twiga?
Thank you. Orbit?
That was an astonishing segment indeed. Coming up next, we asked our cast and crew some questions like what did they learn and what was the most memorable moment they had. We also had the students from our Polish and Italian partner schools to share their experiences with us. Now, wouldn't it be fun to hear from them? Here comes a compilation of their answers.
What was the most memorable moment in the process of filmmaking?
For me, it was behind the scenes. For me, definitely making her clean my house. I think this is the food. The brainstorming session. No, I don't want to tell you. Probably anything. I guess voices. Mostly for making mistakes.
Definitely, I went to
And to me,
Hope you like that film.
what were the hiccups during the shoot?
It was difficult to record the audio in the beginning, but found a solution. Delivery of dialogue. It was difficult to find a perfect output.
I think this is because I lived in Paris. It was tough to find a perfect answer. It was tough to shoot with visual ads. We were getting conscious in the camera room, finding the perfect time for everyone to do. And I guess kind of awkward because this was the first time we all met up. But hey, we made a film.
So what did we all learn from the film making process?
Well, I learned to be patient. I learned that it takes a lot of creativity.
Yeah, true. And also, acting is not easy.
Well, directing isn't easy either. So finding the right camera angle was very
Well, I am no longer camera shy.
same. I also learned that editing is really tiring.
30 seconds, what did you all enjoy the most? What I say, sir? Good?
It was fun to force you to shoot while it rained.
Yeah?
How we stopped the rickshaw and shot the scene with them.
They're expensive?
The exhausting Korean meetings were fun.
What meetings?
Not in my
Oh my god.
I enjoyed almost getting kicked out of my house.
What? Kicked out?
I was in.
And the ultimate fun was...
Group war!
What was the most funny moment while shooting?
Girl, I love it when we do it.
When the watchman got so mad that he would danda leke hame bhagane chala gaya.
Honestly, the funniest has to be that...
Who was the savior when things went wrong?
I think it was definitely Kangna.
I think it was Samantha. We all saved each other at once.
What was the most memorable moment?
Our most memorable moment would be that time when we had gone for Meg's house for editing. Meg's mom gave us pakoda.
And you ate them all. They didn't leave any for me.
The most memorable moment,
It was straight out of a film. We all were filming outside and it started to rain out of nowhere and all 14 of us ran across the whole ground. It was still so
our most memorable moment was
the cologne scene. Oh my god, yes. Making the trailer and figuring out the sequence.
I actually edited the entire movie on the plane.
Switching was at the last minute.
Come prepare with the dialogue.
Figuring out the sequence of the
Avoiding fights.
editing the trailer.
Searching for sound effects.
Lighting and camera angle.
How to edit a trailer and that I can't have.
How to draw an outline of a fake body.
To assign roles to everyone.
I learned how to script write.
Thanks for interrupting in between.
The process of filmmaking. Seeing things from others' perspective. It was fun, guys.
Because of the dedication of our script writers, everything went well. I would say that our mentor, Janvi ma'am, helped us a lot and we all worked together and it worked out well. Yeah.
In a way, I don't want it to end.
What was the hardest part of the process? What do you think?
Yeah.
Making everybody stop laughing.
These are my students. This is my class. The second year from Archimede High School in San Giovanni in Persiceto, Bologna, Italy.
We all like watching films, but this time, instead of watching, we made a film for you. We are hope that you will enjoy our production.
Hi, we are students from Young Independent Studios in Bicycle in Krakow, and I'm Manchester Bullet, and I'm a character design in our movie. It was really tough to make it as
Wow, what an entertaining mashup. Indeed, it brought back the fun we had behind the scenes. I, Pratik Gawande, now invite Mrs. Revati Srinivasan, Director, Education and Principal, who always encourages us to challenge our limits and reach the sky to share her thoughts.
I love films and I love watching them. And I have realized that there's so much more to filmmaking when my children and my dearest students have put up this show today. Hearty congratulations to all of you. My dear students, great effort that you have made. And they are very tiny steps that you may have made. But I'm sure from your faces, from the smiles of behind the scenes, I can make out that you thoroughly enjoyed what you did. And that was the best part of it. When you do something with passion, when you do because that passion has driven you to make that film, that script, every part of that script, or, even the shoot, even your dialogues, or even costumes that you may have decided on, okay, they may have been casual, but even then, what rightly to be worn. All of that would have involved a lot of discussions, and that's collaborative learning for you. And while you were doing a particular theme, you have touched on so many other disciplines that is cross-curricular linkages. And all of that is what education is all about. That during the process of making it, the responsibility is entirely yours, and therefore the learning has been yours. Had you had teachers who were there and doing it for you all the time, correcting you and making it, you would not have learned half of what you have learned. So therefore, to all of you, I'd like to say very well done, students. To all the teachers in the group who have mentored these children, given them guidance, supported them, to Mrs. Vaijayanti Arun, who has been absolutely the foundation for all of this, and her little elements of getting into detailing, which would have helped the films to take better shapes. To all of that, I'd like to say hearty congratulations, very well done. This is our second SIF. I'm sure there are many, many more SIFs to come. And as Mr. Aditya rightly said, some of you may take up filmmaking, and a few years later, you may be treading on those paths. And when you make a film, you can come back to help our students of ISC at that point of time to make good films. So it is wonderful that we are looking at films that are made by students and has their thoughts rather than an adult talk. I believe films are ways of telling stories that are very close to your heart. And the closer to your heart it is, the better you will narrate. And if that story touches the third person who is viewing it, I think you have achieved what you have to achieve. So it's wonderful, dear students, and to all our guests who have been on our platform, thank you very much. I'd like to thank all the parents for supporting. I know they had lovely pakoras and cool drinks and all of that. Thank you, moms, who have made that possible and made that whole element of coming together at someone's house more fun, especially in times like this. So thank you for those lovely pakoras that were mentioned just now. And to all of you for working as a great team, thank you, and my salutes. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for those kind words of encouragement. As Picasso rightly says, everything we can imagine is real. And what better a platform to do this than that of experimental filmmaking? Creativity is intelligence having fun and connecting new dots in new ways. Filmmaking was a whole new experience for us. It required planning and thinking. So I, Mehek Nahata, on behalf of all the participants, would like to thank our dear chief guest, Mr. Anil Zankar, and Mr. Aditya Samri for motivating us to surge ahead enthusiastically. I would like to express my gratitude towards our school management and our Director Education and Principal, Mrs. Revati Srinivasan. Thank you, Madam, for always supporting us and being our guiding light. I express my gratitude to our Vice Principals, Coordinators, Section Heads, Head of International Collaborations, Mrs. G. Vaijayanti, and all our dear teachers of the ISC and the IB sections for encouraging and motivating us. A sincere thanks to Mrs. Bhakti Junere, Mrs. Suman Gonasgi, Mrs. Gilsi Gigi, Mrs. G. Vaijayanti, Mrs. Sampada Pant Balekundri, Mrs. Sanjana Pandey, Mrs. Mandara Das, Mrs. Janvi Gulafne, Mrs. Dia Huja, and Ms. Aishwarya Thorat for mentoring us in the process of filmmaking and making this event possible.
Rightly said, Mehak. A bunch of energetic Sulonians set about the task of experimenting with filmmaking on this side of the world. Far away, in another place, an equally zestful bunch of friends put in their share of work. On behalf of the whole school, I would like to express my gratitude to Mr. Marek Stevsky and Mr. Morrow for attending this event and adding a unique perspective to it. Thank you, sir. Your presence was much appreciated. I would also like to thank our Polish partner school teacher, Mrs. Agata, and our Italian partner school teacher, Mrs. Russell. We value you and every moment that you spend in this temple of learning. Our sincere gratitude goes to all the parents. They are the support and shade in our lives. Thank you for attending this event.
Very true, Aryan. We rise by lifting others. I, Manas Mishra, would like to thank the technical support team comprising of Mrs. Udaya, Mr. Ankit Majetia, and Mrs. G. Vajanti, whose much needed cooperation ensured that this event goes on smoothly. As it is rightly said, unity is strength. I would like to thank all my friends and classmates who have participated in this event. I would like to mention Kangna Jawar, Baltesh Kaur, Althea Fernandez, and Shaden Saldana for compiling each segment and preparing the mashup, and hence giving this event a smooth flow. A special word of thanks for Mrs. Ranjana Pandey and Mrs. Suman Gunasgi for guiding us with the speeches. Last but not the least, I would like to thank the audience for showing their interest in this program. This event would have been impossible without your support. Thank you all once again for joining us this evening. It has been a great pleasure. As we draw the curtains on the Sulonian International Film Festival, I would request you all to please rise and stand in attention.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
And that brings us to the end of the second day of the Sulonian International Film Festival. Thank you for being with us here today.